showtime. Facts with stats, you know that we never lie. If a debate ever arrive, we never decline. It's like an and one to the free throw line. You know we shine bright in our purple and gold. We go live from the Motor City down to the West Coast. Colder than a step back to a fadeaway. Got YouTube on lock like Bando in the passing lane.
Yay! What it do? What's going on, my Lakers family out there, man? Hey, yo, here we go. You feel me? Appreciate everybody joining us on Lakers at 5. Hit that like button. Subscribe, of course, if you're new, man. Look at here. I don't know how long this show is going to be. Okay. Um, I don't know. We'll see. It depends on. I don't know. It depends. It depends on who pops. I'm only going. Look at here. If nobody shows up, because I can only be live for about like man like I want to say like 20 minutes. I can't. I have to go to work, man. I've been rushing, man, trying to hurry up and get this live stream going because I want to get the live stream going because I'm gonna be busy all weekend, man. So yeah. Look, I'm gonna drop the link fairly quickly here. I just want to get the news out to you guys. I just saw the news, and I'm going to uh, you know, gonna be dropping the link very quickly here. I just saw this news earlier today, and I was like, you know what? Let me hurry up and go live because I'm gonna be busy all weekend, man. And I'm not gonna be. Yeah, it's not. It's. I'm not. I can't go live Saturday or Sunday. So maybe on Monday, I can try to go live, um, and get a live stream out to y'all. Maybe on Monday. Depends. It depends. But yeah, Monday. If not Monday, definitely Tuesday or Wednesday. Definitely. You know what I mean? So, again, apologize. I apologize for the lateness, man. Insane. I'm getting it's insane. I'm getting ready for work, man. I'm trying to hurry up, bro. And I'm like, damn, you know what? I can't. I I can't start the show at 6:45, man. I was trying to fix my lunch, get dressed and everything. I was like, yeah, it wasn't happening, man. So I was like, you know what? Set it for 7 o'clock. And then unbelievable. I set it for 7 o'clock, bro. And all of a sudden, 5 minutes, about 4 minutes before I was about to press the live button, my freaking internet just goes out and it just blank. I have no internet. I was like, you got to be freaking kidding me, bro. This is insane. I'm not having a good day, y'all. Not having a good day. All right. Not having a good day. So, anyway, like y'all give a crap. I'm just, I'm just look. I just pointing it out to y'all. Anyway, appreciate y'all joining us. Let me give my shout out to all the homies pulling up today, and then I'm gonna drop that link fairly quick. I'm gonna give the news out. I'm gonna drop the link very quickly here. Again, I only got about like 20 minutes, y'all. That's all I got, man. So nobody shows up, then I gotta shut it down. You know what I mean? So especially if any one of the homies don't show up, like JC, to keep the stream going. Yeah, it's gonna be fairly very quickly, very quick. So anyway, give my shout outs. H. Davis pulling up. Appreciate you showing up, man. Showing some love. Salute, y'all. Already know what to do. Get it done. Hey, appreciate you, bro. You already know what time it is, man. I got you, man. Appreciate you. Jay showing up. Appreciate you showing up. Showing some love. Vucevic ain't worth the price. Hey, appreciate you showing up. We're gonna talk about it for a little bit. Tyrell Willis, what to do, bro? Salute everyone. Hey, I see you, homeboy. Appreciate you showing up, man. Showing some love. Tune. Appreciate you showing up. He say, late again. I see the time change. Yeah, I had to. Preacher man showing up. Appreciate you showing up, man. Salute to you, my brother. He said, salute DJ Lakers at 5. You already know what time it is, bro. I see you. You know what I mean? King, oh, what it do, bro? I see you, homeboy. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. Quabina, I see you, homeboy. Hey, we here now. You already know what time it is. You feel me? Appreciate you showing up. We got Trey all day right there. Salute to you, homeboy. I see you. You know what I mean? Like, hey, what happened? Hold on. Where's the West Sub? You feel me? Hey, hold on. That may not be the real Trey all day. He always say that. You feel me? I'm just messing with you. What up, bro? Andy Rodriguez, I see you, homeboy. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. I got you. You know what I mean? Sammy the man, what it do, bro? I see you, bro. Appreciate you showing up, man. What's good? Salute at work. Hey, that's what's up, man. Hey, appreciate Sammy the man showing up at work, bro. You know what I mean? That's a real one right there, bro. You already know what time it is, man. You know what I mean? He's showing up, listening in at work. You know what I mean? That's what's happening, man. Appreciate you, bro. You already know what that's dedication, man. We got Big Major right there. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. Appreciate the super chat, by the way. He said we did. Hey, we do give a crap, bro. You better we better not start. You better not start that. Hey, man, it was insane, bro. I'm not having a good day, bro. It's insane, insane, bro. I had to hurry up and finish this other video, man. I got up. I got dressed, had her finish this other video right quick. You know what I mean? And all of a sudden, bro, as soon as I about to, bro, incredible timing. As soon as I about to press the live button, because I knew I had set it up for 6:45, and like it was like at 6:30. It was like 6:38, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna set it 6:45, and I was like, you know what? I'm fixing my lunch. I was like, yeah, that's not gonna happen, man. So I put it up 7 o'clock, man. I swear, y'all, 4 minutes. I was about to press the live button early, like 6:56, and then all of a sudden, internet goes off. I was like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Insane, insane. Appreciate the super chat, man. Hey, again, y'all make sure y'all go sub to Big Major. You see the name right there at the top, Major Level Entertainment. Yeah, hey, go subscribe to my big brother right there, bro. I'm telling you, if y'all rock with Lakers in 5, you will rock with Major Level Entertainment right there. You see the name up top? Type it in your YouTube search bar, bro. Real talk, bro. I'm telling y'all, man. I'll be over there chopping it up, man. He does the same freaking live streams I do, man. You know what I mean? Except it's a little bit uncensored. You might want to cover your kids' ears a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But that's how he does it over there. You know, real talk, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm telling y'all, man. You guys think I'm a big diehard Laker fan. You ain't seen the Major Level Entertainment show. Okay, go make sure y'all go see him a like, go give him a sub, go show him some love, bro. You already know what time it is, homeboy. Trey all day, you go. A West sub. Now I'm convinced it's the real Trey all day. You feel me? Now I'm convinced. Do you feel me? Appreciate you showing up, showing some love, Trey all day. I got you, bro. So look at here. Hold on. Did I miss anybody? Oh, we good. All right, appreciate you, bro. All right, so look at here. I'm gonna go ahead and again, I'm gonna give the news out fairly quickly here, and then I'm gonna drop that link, man. I'm gonna drop the link, and look, if people pull up fairly quickly, then I'm gonna go ahead and I'll keep the live stream going at least until I get to work. You know what I'm saying? Because I know people take they want to people like talking basketball, you know what I mean? That's what we do over here. We like to talk basketball, you know what I'm saying? So so I'll try to keep the live stream going. Maybe JC, you know what, let me see if JC will pull up, man. Let me I'll text JC and see if he pulls up to run the live stream. And then I can pull up, you guys know how I do, man. I pull up when I get to work, you know what I mean? I'll text JC, see if he wanted to see if he texts back. But anyway, so look, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all what I found out today. So yeah, Nikola Vucevic, bro. So here's the thing. Uh, Vucevic, I'm sorry, the Lakers. Okay, decided the Lakers decided that they do want Nikola Vucevic, but only for, or should I say, only on one condition. Okay, um, yeah, not so here's the thing. We talked about this last live stream, and we talked about how, you know what, we're gonna go ahead and talk about Nikola Vucevic on the way to the Lakers. Would you if the and again, the rumor is Chicago. Okay, let me text JC right quick. Yeah, all right. Uh, live. Okay, so the rumor is that the Bulls definitely are trying to look for a trade for Nikola Vucevic. That is the rumor right now. They definitely want a trade for Nikola Vucevic. Now, again, if they cannot find one, then they'll talk about working out a buyout, things like that. Which that's normally how it works. I kind of said the same thing when it came down to the Sacramento Kings. I was like, you know what, DeMar DeRozan, bro, look at here. I think with DeMar DeRozan or Malik Monk or whoever it is, before they talk about buyout options, I'm pretty sure they're going to be talking about trading him first. You know what I mean? So that's why I was like, DeMar DeRozan on the buyout, I can maybe, but DeMar DeRozan's still good. You know what I mean? He's still a good player, so I can probably see maybe like the Miami Heat talking about, let's work out a trade first before the Sacramento Kings talk about buyout. And I think that's the same thing with that's going to be happening with Nikola Vucevic. I think Nikola Vucevic, the Chicago Bulls, uh, still think that Nikola Vucevic can probably help out a contending team, being either a starting center or a backup center. Now, most contending teams have a starting center already in place, so he'll probably end up being a backup center. But hey, still, as a backup center, that can average 10 rebounds, right? That can average. I mean, he's going to be getting probably, maybe some bench minutes because you guys are starting to. So his points will probably go down a little bit because he was averaging like 19 points a game. So his points will probably go down maybe like what 15, 14 points a game, but still 15, 14 points. I mean, if your backup center can give you 14 and 8, I mean, that's pretty damn good, especially on a for Nikola Vucevic. I mean, bro, he's still a good player, even though he's old, but he's still a good player. Salute to Tiffany Ned. Hey, appreciate you showing up, Tiffany Ned. I see you. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. I got you. So still a good player, man. You know what I mean? So here's the news that I read today. Um, the Lakers are definitely interested in Nikola Vucevic, but only on one condition. They do not want to trade for him. That's the only one condition is they will want Vucevic only on a buyout. Now, I think in my opinion, I think that if Luka Doncic came out and was like, "Hey, look at here. I don't give a damn what y'all talking about. Go get that fool." And then then I think the Lakers be like, "All right, Luka. Yeah, we'll make it happen." You know what I mean? But if Luka Doncic don't say anything, then you're probably looking at a freaking like buyout and things like that. So I can definitely see uh the Lakers working. I mean, looking at a buyout situation when it comes to Vucevic. Again, though, like we talked about last time, though, the problem with that though is that when you're talking about buyout, that means now you have to compete with every other team in the NBA, because now, it's just like it's like this. If you trade for him, definitely gonna be on the team. If he's bought out, well, you, you gotta hope that he comes to your team. You feel what I'm saying? There's a difference. You know what I mean? So this is why for me, I'm like, okay, well, I like, and again, we talked about this. Look at here, I like Nikola Vucevic, man. And here's the thing, for the Lakers, this is why, in my opinion, I say just go ahead and trade for him. Okay, and the reason why I say that, uh, I say this: go ahead and trade for him, because if you wait for a buyout, right, you have to waive a player anyway, right? So you have to waive either a Gabe Vincent or a Jackson Hayes or a Maxi Kleber or whatever it is. You have to waive a player anyway. So why not go ahead, give up two players like Gabe Vincent and freaking Maxi Kleber and call it a day? Straight up. Matter of fact, don't even when you talk to in my opinion, when the Lakers talk to the Bulls, they should be saying, "Hey, look at here, Bulls. We'll give you Gabe Vincent and Max Kleber. That's it. Take it or leave it. If you're gonna leave it, then okay, fine. Good luck trying to find another freaking team that's gonna trade for freaking Nikola Vucevic. You're probably not gonna find one. You feel what I'm saying? So So I'm like, man, hey, look, if you're not gonna take it, then I'm moving on, and good luck. You know what I mean? Because a team doesn't want to buy out players. You know what I mean? They don't want to do that. They try their best not to. You know what I mean? So because that means the team got to give up money, and they don't want to do that. They rather just do a trade. And see if what they can get out of. Can they get a first round pick or a second round pick or whatever it is when it comes down to the other team. You feel me? So they try not to. You feel me? So we'll see what happens. But in my opinion, I say just go ahead and trade for him, because you got to give up a freaking you got to give up a piece anyway. You have to give up some pieces anyway. So why not go ahead and trade for them? Give up two pieces that like. Are we really going to use Gabe Vincent? We got Marcus Smart now. I don't even see Gabe Vincent getting a lot of minutes. He already was getting freaking 25 minutes and getting zero zeros. You really think that's going to happen this year with Marcus Smart on the bench? There's no way. There's no way that JJ Redick is gonna put Gabe Vincent back out there after he done had 3 or 4 games in a row, running out there, getting 25 minutes a game, getting zeros all the way across the board. He gonna sit his ass down and say, you know what, bro? Hey, look at here. I'll put you back in when you find your game back. And as of right now, I'm putting Marcus Smart up in there. So where's Gabe Vincent's minutes go? So he can go bye bye. And then I'm looking at Maxi Kleber. I don't mind. I kind of low key wanted to keep Maxi Kleber, but look at here. Who's better, Maxi Kleber or Vucevic? Like, come on, bro. It's not even close. I'm taking Vucevic all day, even at that age. So to me, giving up two players, I don't see that. I don't see giving up two players. I'm sorry, giving up these two players that we're talking about, uh, and being a big deal. It's not a big deal to me. It's not a big deal to me. So again, for me, this is what I would do. I would go ahead and make that trade happen. Again, if they talk about any type of first round picks, then they can kiss my freaking what. But maybe would I give a second? Probably. I mean, it's just a second round pick. Yeah, sure. I'm not tripping on that. We get first round picks coming back anyway. So yeah, that's just me, bro. Anyway, let me go ahead and drop the link, man. I know some homies up here want to cook. I'm gonna put my boots on because because I got to get ready for work. So I'm gonna put my boots on, and then I'm gonna go ahead and let the homies up here cooking. If they want to pull up and cook, I can only be on for another like, oh crap, another like 10 minutes, man. That's it. But so if nobody pulls up in the next 10 minutes, I'm gonna shut it down. But if the homies pull up, man, and we cooking, bro, I'll keep the live stream going. And hopefully JC pull up, and that way we can keep the live stream going, man. So for you guys, for the audience and things like that. So look at here. That's my opinion on it, bro. I think trading for him is not a big. Oh, by the way, the link is now in the chat. My bad. I forgot to tell y'all. The link is now in the chat. You feel me? Let me go. So yeah. Again, my opinion. Pin message. Let me pin that message. I see the homie showed. I see what's the name? We got the Goat James in the building, aka Chris, aka Let me cook this right quick. You feel me? Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. We got the bandwagon right there. Appreciate the bandwagon showing up, showing some love. Yeah, Luka and Braun got to use their star power, man, and pressure Rob to grab his. Whoa, grab his what? Oh no. He said to grab his. I'm not gonna read the rest of that. Appreciate the bandwagon show. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to Cuba, man. He got a channel over there doing big things. You feel me? He doing. He got the. he got the Rundown Productions. You feel me? Rundown Productions is the name right there, bro. Man, he got Rundown Wrestling, Rundown Gaming. He got it all over there, man. So y'all make sure y'all go give him a like, go give him a sub, go show him some love. You feel me? Appreciate you showing up, Cuban man. So what was it? We got Big Major pulling up. What's happening with you, bro?
My guy, what it do, bro? What it do?
Man, appreciate you showing up, man. Showing some. I apologize, man, again for the lateness, bro. I was trying my best to hurry up, bro, and yeah, it just wasn't happening, man. I was like, damn, it's
Yeah, it go like that sometime, man. It go like that.
I remember when you went live one time. I think you was gonna go live, and then all of a sudden you was like, "Damn, my internet went out." I was like,
Yeah,
"Oh
man. Yeah, like it just happens, man. That's why. But I'm gonna start doing like unpromptu. Well, not so many impromptu shows where I'm, just setting it up an hour before and give people some time to get in. But yeah, man, we know I wasn't even expecting anything to, no content to come about today. But of course, when I seen it pop up, I was like, hey, there's no way I'm not going over there. You know what I'm talking about? It's just no way. I'm busy too, but I'm like, I gotta pull up, Yeah.
Oh yeah. I know. Hey, that's why I appreciate you, man, because I know you just as busy as me, man, and
Oh
it's
man.
tough,
Oh
man.
God.
But show up, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Show some love, bro, to the channel, man, and I will always appreciate that, bro. Real talk, man.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
And you do your own channel, man. Again, y'all go sub to Major Level Entertainment, man. I'm telling y'all, man, fire Laker content, bro. Y'all don't know
Yeah.
what y'all missing. Real talk. So but yeah,
Appreciate
man, I
that.
gotta ask you, bro. We've been talking about Vucevic for I don't even know how long, but
Oh
at
man.
least man, last year I think
Last
last
year. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
bro. So
Yeah.
it's getting close. It seems like it's closer than ever when it comes down to him being a Laker.
Yeah.
Again, the Lakers came out. Well, a report came out that saying that the Lakers are interested in him, but only as a buyout. So,
Yeah.
again, we talked about it. Kind of scares me a little bit because now you got to compete
Mhm.
with other teams instead of for trading for him. Now you're trading for him, bro. He's guaranteed on your team. You feel me?
Right, right,
And
right, right.
like, let's keep it real. Like, I'm not gonna miss Gabe Vincent and Maxi Kleber. I'm just not. Like, you know what I mean?
At all, bro. At
So
all.
but yeah, let me know what you think about this, bro.
Bro, yeah. I'm glad you said Gabe and Max Cleaver, but mainly Gabe. Like, how long have we been trying to get this dude off the team, bro? Like, what are we doing? Like, right now, he's that crouton on salads I was telling you about. The croutons. You gonna eat the salad is fire. You throw the croutons on it, and like, okay, that's extra. You know what I'm saying? Extra texture, but you don't need them, and you don't need Gabe, bro. Like, I would rather have. Think about it. We already got guards. No problem. We got a facilitator who can. Hell, even Marcus Smart can facilitate. I would go Marcus Smart over Gabe. We need but we don't have too many bigs, especially at the center position. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust Jackson Hayes or even Koloko for that matter. Not saying that they horrible, but as a backup, as a viable backup to Aiden, our best bet is Vooch. Vooch is good. He's actually better than Aiden by the numbers. But of course, Aiden's going to start. Of course, he's more athletic. He's younger, of course. But I definitely would take Vooch. You know what I'm saying? If it meant giving up Gabe and Kleber, I don't know what the hell we holding them up for. Something what I'm talking about. So it's like a buyout. I understand. Like, and even with the buyout, bro, I talked about this again when I brought Vooch up again on my last stream. That I know a lot of people are looking at the Warriors, and my show was about how it would make more sense for him to come to the Lakers than the Warriors. And I basically said that if he goes to the Warriors, he start, but his chance of winning, I think we're a better team than the Warriors even now. You know what I'm saying? Just with having Luka and LeBron on the team, there's nobody on their team that comes close, that's in that stratosphere other than Steph Curry.
Big facts.
Do you sacrifice your chance? You say you want to win. In his last press conference he had in April, he said he wants to win at this portion of his career. So do you sacrifice your pride and ego and say, I'll go to the Warriors because I know it's a chance I'll start over there, and then possibly not win? Now you're 35, 36, you're getting older now. So chances are you might diminish more. Or you say, you know what? I'll play the back row. I know I'm 34 going on 35. I play the back row, but this might be my best last chance to get a championship with the Lakers. So what do you do? So it all hinges on how serious he is about winning and his chances of winning over here as opposed to going to the Warriors. Because if he go anywhere else, it's really not going to happen for him unless he somehow finds a way to get onto OKC if he think they can win. You know what I'm saying? So it looks pretty good for us, man. And then he got Luka, who he's real good friends with, and then they both have the same agent or whatever the case, and Bill Duffy. So if Luka, I did a whole conversation over there on my channel too, like between the two. I'm not gonna do the accent right now, but but they had a conversation, and pretty much Luka was trying to persuade him, like, hey, come here, you won't start right away, but I'll make sure, So so let's make so. I think that his chances of coming over here is greater than any other, going any other place. But if we have to trade, if they don't want to do a buyout, if they'll take Gabe Vincent, then we can go from there.
Right. Yeah, like I said, man, I'm not gonna miss Gabe Vincent or Maxi Kleber, so you know what I mean. So, but yeah, I feel you, bro. Let me get Preacher Man, you there?
Yes, sir. Salute, Major. Level
My brother.
Entertainment. Salute, DJ.
What's happening, man?
Lakers in
Preacher Man.
5.
What to do?
Appreciate you showing up.
Lakers in 5. Nah, sorry.
Yeah. Appreciate you showing up, my brother, man. So I gotta ask you, man. Are you cool with waiting on the buyout for Nikola Vucevic, or are you saying nah? I think we should trade for him now.
I'm for the trade for him now. I feel like, the teams, they're gonna be getting to know each other, getting to know each other's games, how basketball is. So I feel like September to October, right around there, going into those months. If you trade for him, he's already at the team. JJ Redick gets him to knowing the schemes and how the Lakers want to play. I think we're set. I actually think that's a championship team because, like you said, I think you mentioned it, how you could actually put Ayton and Vooch in there together.
Right.
At certain times because he shoots a decent clip behind the three. He's not athletic big, but you still could maybe have him in there as a power forward where he can put low posts, something like that. Because that's how Lakers we were our best when we had two centers. And I'm all for trading, getting rid of Maxi Kleber and Gabe because they're not assets that we need. They're not, and the Bulls, the Bulls are trying to. They're in rebuild process. They're not like a playoff team anymore. They didn't got rid of Zach LaVine, so they're going in the way of the young, to use their assets and to rebuild. And so trading Maxi Kleber and Gabe Vincent, so that we can get a player that's a veteran that's averaging like 18, 19 points a game. You mentioned he has better numbers right now than Ayton, but that's because Ayton, he was in Portland when you go to a losing team, it kind of takes your zeal out of the
Right.
game, but you're playing the game, but you're not playing it to your potential. So, and Aiton's more athletic, so I just feel so I just feel like I would trade for him now instead of waiting, because then you risk the fact other teams getting involved and trying to get him, especially if Luka's not vocal. So if you wait till December to February, you kind of risk it to where other teams who may need a center like Golden State, they might want to say, "Hey, we'll give you, Kaminga or something, or something crazy," and then I just think you trade for him now. Don't wait. Lakers, we're a team of action, and I feel like we need to make some action happen.
Big facts. Big facts. Yeah, I'm on the same train, man. And again, a matter of fact, it's just us. I think it's just us up here right now. So yeah, it's free
Yeah,
for all now. Shout out to my
yeah.
moms in the chat. Appreciate you, mom, showing up, showing some love. I see you. You know what I mean?
Oh, shout out,
Uh,
mom.
yeah, but
Absolutely.
but like I said before, like it on a buyout, right? You have to you gotta release somebody to get Vucevic anyway.
Right.
So it's like, well, what's I mean, you're just giving up one more player, and again, like I said before, Gabe Vincent, bro, like, come on, man, I'm not. We got Marcus Smart now. Like I said, JJ
Right.
Redick, I'll be shocked if JJ Redick is out there freaking. I'm gonna give Gabe Vincent some more minutes, even though he went freaking 0-0-0-0 in the past 3 games, and I'm still giving him 25 minutes when I got Marcus Smart
Right.
on the bench. That's not happening. That's not happening
Right.
this year.
It better not happen. He'd be a fool if it. That's what I'm saying. Like if he learned anything, you know what I'm saying? We accept your little rookie mistakes, whatever the case may be. But if you
Hmm.
learned anything, you would not do that again, bro.
Right.
Gabe Vincent does nothing for this team as it stands right. Vuce does more for the team and it feels more of a need than Gabe Vincent does right now. Like, why the hell can't we come off this guy? I know he's a big time actor and all of that, and everybody loves his movies and all of that. Yada yada. I like SWAT too.
His movies.
But this ain't about acting. This is about the damn Lakers. You know what I'm talking about? We need another big, you know what I'm saying, a viable. I'm going to keep using the word viable because, it's not just because we could say, hey, man, we need another big. Well, then we have another big.
Hmm.
We have Jackson Hayes. We have
Right.
this guy. No, you have to put the word viable in there because viable means that this dude can start at any time. He can effectively start at any time. Let's say Aiden goes down or he lays an egg, whatever the case may be. Well, then you got Vooch. He's not as athletic, but he gets just as many rebounds. He shoots the ball 10 times better from the three.
And barely gets
And
injured too.
yeah, the dude, we did it. We did his durability a thing where about him playing games. He shows up. He's gonna get out there. He's a tough Latvian, you know what I'm saying, or wherever he's from, Serbia, whatever he's from. He's a tough guy. So I'm taking that all day long over Shamar Moore.
Yo, salute, fellas.
What it do?
Salute.
Hey, can I just say something real quick about Vucevic?
Lord yours.
Hello? Perfect. I actually think that competition is healthy. And right now Aiton knows that he's the guy that's gonna start, and he's the center now, right? And he should be motivated, based on this being his last chance, his last opportunity to live up to the original expectations, right? But I don't think that Hayes threatened him. I don't think that Maxi threatened him. He knows that the center position is basically his. So I think bringing on Vooch or another center that could potentially threaten his starting job if, for example, he's not motivated, he's not showing up, he's not giving that effort. I'm not saying that Vucevic would start over him, but hey, if Ayton's not getting it done and Vooch is there, I think that kind of lights a flame under Ayton's butt to, get it together. So that's all I wanted to say.
I agree with that. I agree in the sense of like I say, those guys, Jackson Hayes and Koloko, are not viable centers as it stands right now. They're backups, thirds at best. But Vooch would be a back because Vooch can't. He starts. He started most of his career, so he would just be playing a more diminished role because he's on the Lakers. But that doesn't diminish his game. If he can get out there, he's going to be effective. I believe that. What I'm saying, if he gets out there and he's able to start, he'll put up the Chicago numbers, or at least close to them. And then he's definitely going to get you the rebounds if he don't get you anything else. He may give you 12 points at a night, but he might get you 12 rebounds as well. You know what I'm saying? Which is something that we lacked on. So he would be more of a viable center than Jackson Hayes and Koloko. For the most part, hell, even if we got Al Harford, he would be more of a viable backup. You know what I'm talking about than Hayes and Koloko at the time. So I agree with that.
And you know what? Al Horford is another guy that could potentially threaten Aiton's minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, Aiton, man, if you don't do what you got to do, we got this, champ over here. You know what I'm saying? And he'd
Yeah,
come in and he'd take your 20 20 22 24 minutes off your plate and leave you with like 20.
yeah,
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
yeah.
I
I
think
agree.
the thing with Vooch is what we got to understand is he he can start anywhere,
Yeah,
but at a time he got to figure out, like, I want to win a championship.
right.
I want to win. He's not going to win at Golden State,
No,
right? But if it comes to the Lakers, it puts him in position to win. And as a player, you want to be in your very best position to win. And so, you know, just like I said, Gabe Vincent for the last couple of years hasn't done anything for us since his Miami days. And as
yeah,
Lakers, we got to start bringing in players. I think you said it best, Major. We got to start bringing in players that are going to contribute, that are going to,
yeah. Right now, right now,
yeah.
right now.
We can't be bringing in no more, you know, Gabe Vincent's and the other point guard we got from Miami. We can't be bringing in players like that. We have to bring in players like Malik Monk that are going to come off the bench and be energizers and contribute and score, not players that go 0 for 0 across the stat line and they're just in the game, just dribbling the ball, taking
Yeah,
up a spot. And Vooch ain't gonna do that. Vooch is gonna come in. He's got moves back to back where he can,
yeah,
where it's back to the basket, and he can play. And so we need a player like that that's gonna come in the game and he's gonna score. He's gonna get to the free throw line. He might have one block. He'll block a shot or two. If he's got good position, he's not athletic, so he's. And when it comes to Denver, when it comes to playing Minnesota, we want to, so everybody wants to go to LA. Well, because we're the team that has the it factor. We're the team that everybody wants to come to. City of Angels. We're the team. This is the team that, we think titles. This ain't Atlanta, right? This is the Lakers. And so when you come to the Lakers, you got to think that trophy. And so if he wants to win, he's going to come to LA. If he wants to just put up some numbers, go to Golden State. If he wants to look nice, go to Golden State. But if he wants to win a title and go down as one of the centers that play for LA that contribute in one of the championships in NBA history, then he should come here. And like I said, we got a bunch of players, major, that with Maxi Kleber and Gabe Vincent that are not going to really. They're just taking up roster spots.
yeah. He
Yeah.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
No,
Whoa.
I was just gonna, I was just gonna briefly mention that one of my other concerns is when the bench comes in, and I was going through the bench lineup, and there's gonna be a point where just because how the minutes are distributed, if Vando is going to play, there's gonna be a point where Vando is out there with Hayes. And it doesn't matter if you then have, let's say, either Luca Reeves, LeBron, whatever combo of those two out of those three guys, those lineups didn't really look good. As far as where's Hayes supposed to play, in the dunker spot, or setting screens and like rolling? Okay, but then where's Vandal going to be? Is he going to be in the corner? Or are people going to be sagging off of him, kind of going to try to help to bump Hayes on like the roll? Do you know what I'm saying? Like that lineup is the one lineup that I think is where Vooch, you know what I'm saying, would make that big difference. Because now if you enter Vooch in for Hayes, now Vooch ain't gonna be in the dunker spot. He could be on the by the 3-point line. You see what I'm saying? So I think that it's just that lineup where you're gonna have a Hayes and Vando or a Hayes and Gabe. It's just it kind of scares me, man.
Yeah, it's just to follow up on what Preach was saying about him, coming here and having more of an impact now in terms of winning than with the Warriors. I go back to April, I believe it was April 25th. I was listening into a press conference he had. I think it was after a game or before a game, where he was like, at this portion of his career, he's already been in the league for several years now, but at this portion of his career, he wants to win, possibly win a championship. And that's why I say, like, I lean more toward the Lakers than the Warriors, because we are a better team than the Warriors overall. And his chances, if those are his two choices, if he were kind of weighing those options or whatever, go over there and play with Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler, or come play with his homeboy Luka and LeBron. You know what I'm saying, two of some of the greatest in the game today in history. He has a better chance, even if it means this is where you have to sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? This is where you sacrifice, even if it means coming off the bench. I'll come off the bench if I have a better chance of winning the championship than starting and just getting my numbers and just adding more fluff to my stats. And then at the end of my career, I could just say, well, I got my numbers. Nah, I think he'd rather get a ring at 34, 35. So that's why I say his best bet would be to come over here. For his better chance of winning, and then he get a chance to compete. Vooch loves to compete. He's not afraid of it. You could just tell by the games that he have against Jokic. When throughout his career he's played Jokic. Jokic has been held to 17 points versus Vucevic. They played 14 games in the career, but he's been held to 17 points, and he's had a point less. He averages a point less than Jokic in his career. So they don't stop each other, but they kind of slow each other down a lot. And they both going to get the same amount of rebounds. So, they tall. That's what they're going to do. So, yes, I would definitely like to have Vooch on the team just for what he can do. Just from the rebounder standpoint, and even coming off the bench, he's going to give you, I believe, 7 rebounds, and then he can give you a steal too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are lulled into believing that he's horrible on defense or whatever the case may be. That's only when he's on an island. Most slow, tall guys like that, they're slow as hell on the island. Most of the time they're gonna get cooked. But if you can funnel some defense down to him, funnel, the offense down to him, then chances are he's gonna give you a block more often than not. He's gonna give you a block. He's gonna get an offensive rebound. So defensive rebound. He's gonna do what needs to be done, and the number shows it. So I definitely would take a chance on the kid. Just give him a shot. He can come over here, finish his career out, and if he can stay 2 years or 3 years or whatever his body's telling him, he'll get at least one championship out of it, as opposed to going to the Warriors or going to finish his career somewhere else. Like I said, unless he can go to OKC and they're riding a wave and they could possibly win it again, I don't see him winning anywhere else.
But let me ask you this, Major, right? So if
Yeah.
you were Vucevic, right,
Mhm.
and you were in this type of situation where you had to make a choice, do I want to go to the Lakers, where it's a team that I could potentially, and when I say I guess it should be we, can
Mhm.
potentially or have a better chance of winning a chip, but I'll probably be coming off the bench, and if anything, I'll have to compete if I really want to start at some point, but I'll probably be coming off the bench unless the guy gets hurt, which is a possibility. Um, or do I want to go to another team, let's say Golden State, where I know I'm gonna start? I might not have as much of a chance of getting a chip, but I know I'm gonna start. What would you do at this point in your career? Not as a Laker fan. I'm talking about if you were Vucevic.
If I was Vucevic, I would definitely go to former route, man. I would definitely take Coming over here for a chance to compete with a younger guy who's more athletic than me. And if I don't get the starting job or whatever the case may be, I'm more than happy at 34 going on 35, having played 14 years in the league. I'm more than happy playing my role if it helps us get a championship. So at this point in my career, you know what I'm saying? If I were younger, I'm speaking as Vucevic. If I were younger, then it might be different. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting up numbers, I'm like Orlando's Vucevic. Then I'd be more like, hey, nah, I want to go start. There's no compromise. But at this stage in his career, I definitely think that I know that I would compromise, and I think that he would too at this portion of his career.
Okay. Fair
I
enough.
would definitely compromise. Yeah.
Now, can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Let me take myself off Bluetooth. Better now? You hear me now?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, cool. I can see to this. Because like Major said, I think you have a better chance, and it's just my opinion. I could be biased, but if it were better chance to win with the Lakers than the Warriors. You know what I mean? I just think the Lakers got a better team than the Warriors do. That's just me, but and mainly because of size. I think our size is going to beat them. You know what I mean? In the 7-game series, right? So I think if he wants to win, then I think the better team is the Lakers. But if he wants to get more minutes, you know what I'm saying, and get a starting job and things like that at this point of his career, then you might want to go to the Warriors, right? This is why I brought up the Warriors, because the Warriors can probably offer him a starting job. You know what I mean? And you're looking at the team, you're looking at, okay, well, man, I got Steph Curry, I got Jimmy Butler, I got Draymond Green. I got a pretty good squad. It's gonna be tough, but we can compete. You know what I mean? And not only that, if we do win, I'm going to be one of the big contributors because I have a starting job and there is no other center. I can see both sides. I will say this. I think and this is why for me, I said you don't even want to trade for this mother. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Trade for him, man. I mean, and it's not like it's goddamn, Gabe Vincent. Like it's not hard, bro.
Because we could say Gabe all day because we want Gabe gone, but what the Bulls really want Gabe? Does the Bulls need Gabe? You got to ask yourself that.
Well, I think that they
I
want
don't
the expire. Go ahead, sorry.
Go ahead, bro.
No, I was just going to say, I think that they want the expiring contract. It's not really about the player.
Yeah.
Now, is Vucevic their only center?
They have they have the other guy over there. What's that dude's name? Somebody that don't matter. That's why I can't remember his name, but I know they have another guy over there.
So would you be willing to give up Rui for him?
For Vooch?
Yeah. If they said no picks, nothing extra, just give us Rui. We want Rui. We like how he shoots in the corner. We like that. We want that on our team.
That's a damn good question, because both of them are basically
doing it, Major. I'm not giving him Rui.
Well, here's the reason why I probably wouldn't give up Rui. It's just one main reason. One, he's younger. He's about 6-7 years younger than Vooch.
But aren't you trying to win now, though?
Yeah, we're trying to win. We're trying to win. We're trying to win now, but see, they're basically.
You know what, Major? I think we can win with Rui too.
Well, Rui over Vooch, because they're basically the same player, except Vooch is going to get you more rebounds. You know what I mean? So, but they're basically the same player because they both shoot the three at about the same mark, 41%. Vooch is a better rebounder. I think Rui edges him out in assists, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But and Vooch would probably get you a block before Rui would. So, but because
Rui,
they're the same.
And Rui probably can defend the perimeter a little bit better than Vooch.
Yeah, because he's a little faster. Yeah. So I'll probably have to keep Rui. I'll stick with Rui.
I mean,
no, I want to go back to the question that I missed it. I think the question of the Bulls taking our trash or whatever. I think when it comes down to because only reason is because the Bulls are talking about buying out Vucevic if they cannot find a trade for him, and normally organizations don't want to give up any money if they don't have to. So if the
Right.
Lakers are the only team out there that's talking about, yeah, we'll trade for him, but we giving you this player, and I said this at the beginning of the stream, I said if the Lakers should call the Bulls and say, hey, look, we'll give you Gabe Vincent and Maxi Kleber. If you want, we can throw in a second, but that's it. If you
Right.
don't want to accept that, then I'm hanging up the phone, and then good luck trying to find somebody else to try to trade for freaking Vucevic. If you don't, now
Right.
you got to
So
give up money.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
found an article, DJ, that says that the Bulls aren't planning to buy out Vucevic.
Then so they're looking for a trade for him. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
they're
saying?
looking for a trade. Yeah.
And I had said this last time. I said if I'm the Bulls, I'm gonna try my best to find a trade for him all the way to the trade deadline.
Yeah.
That's what I would do. You know what I mean? But again, that's what I'm saying. If the Lakers go to the Bulls and say, look, we'll give you Gabe Vincent and Maxi Kleber in a second. Now the Bulls got to make a decision. Do we want to hold on to freaking what's that fool? Vucevic?
Maxi. Yeah.
If we want to, do we want to hold on to Vucevic, or do we want to just go ahead and trade him and at least we collect a second, and he doesn't walk for nothing?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's what I'm saying. If I'm the Lakers, though, I'm not giving up more than that. You taking my trash in a second, or you just go ahead and let his contract expire, and you don't get nothing. That's up to you. You know what I mean? So but as far as Rui though, I'm with Major on that one. I don't think I would trade Rui for
not for Vucevic. No,
because I'm asking the tough questions, DJ, because I feel like that's would be a more realistic scenario, right? Like in some cases, right? You know how they treat us. They want our good players. They like, oh, we want the good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well,
yeah. And that's
but
what I'm saying with Rui. With Rui, I wouldn't trade Rui. I would have traded Rui for Vucevic, like if it was maybe like 2 years ago or something like that.
Oh, absolutely.
Maybe something like that, because I was trying my best to get Anthony Davis a center. Right.
Right.
Now,
absolutely.
We already got Ayton, so I'm good.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, so that's why I would say that if Rui came up in that, I would have to keep Rui. As much as I like Vooch, you know what I'm saying, I would definitely have to keep Rui just because, just because he's younger and they play just about the same. It just Vooch have more. He's probably gonna play more games and he's gonna get you more rebounds and he's definitely gonna get you a block or two. So, but I would have to keep Rui on that. You know what I'm saying? So. Hopefully that's not the case, and they would take a Gabe or a Kleber or both. Or hell, we throw Jackson Hayes in there if we can. You know what I'm talking about? Or whatever. But I would definitely take Vucevic though, man. If we get a chance to get him, and we have to get those guys up, and that's what they want. Hey, y'all can go.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree with you, Major. And also, I feel like I've been hearing a lot of, I don't know if DJ been hearing this. I don't know if you've been hearing this too, Major, but I've been hearing a lot about Dalton Knecht in trades.
Yeah.
And of course, that's what everybody's saying.
Well, let me say this, Preach. I'm glad you brought that up. I was looking at an article somewhere whereby they were saying that because LaRavia is here, Dalton is more than likely as good as gone.
Expandable, right?
Yeah, I seen that. Well, yeah, that makes him more expendable. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, he didn't come over here to replace Dalton.
Right.
If that's what they're looking.
Right.
Yeah. Well, he came over here to replace DFS actually.
Yeah, Dorian Finney-Smith. Right.
So if they're looking at Knecht as him as a Knecht replacement, then I'm okay with that. But you still got to get somebody back for Knecht. You know what I'm saying? LaRavia's already here.
Is a talent. Yeah, he's a talent. And
gotta get somebody back for him.
I think if JJ Redick's got knocked, because I think past playoff was a waste of kind of just having him sit on the bench, and we were losing anyway, right? So why not throw him out there? I mean, and if JJ Redick's not going to use him this season, don't waste the talent. Like don't. Has a talent. He's a shooter. That can slashy, get to the basket, and
I'd rather let him go than not play him.
You know what I don't understand about y'all niggas? We literally had Colin Cowlison's ass sitting on the bench for how many years?
Like 2 years, 3 years, 3 years, three.
Y'all niggas, we literally got a potential shooter that's just got to work his way into the rotation. Y'all
wait, but hold on. No, hold on. Because we ain't about to argue amongst each other. Hold on. The reason why I brought that up. Hold on. The reason why I brought that up. Hold on. Hold
I'm not
on.
debating anything.
Hold on. The reason why I brought that up was because that's what I saw. I didn't say we wanted to give up Dalton Knecht
Right.
Did I say
because
y'all?
no,
I didn't say
no,
y'all.
you said y'all niggas. So just listen.
Yeah, the niggas is making the reports. Do I got to be more clear? Okay,
No,
more clear. The
no,
niggas is making the reports
no,
about
but when you
Dalton
say
Knecht. Why would we
listen,
trade?
little bro, when you say y'all niggas, we're thinking you're talking about us.
Okay,
And
well let me
instead of saying
clarify.
instead of saying those niggas.
Okay, the
You see what I'm saying?
niggas that made the reports to trade Dalton Knecht. This is for those niggas and any
Those
nigga
niggas.
that want to
Right.
trade Dalton Knecht.
That want to trade
Right?
because I don't
There
want
we
to trade
go.
him. I don't want to trade him.
Yeah, I
And
want to keep him in
I don't want
Houston.
to. I want to keep him because of his talent.
Like,
But
He's an
like
asset.
I
Yeah,
get it.
shooter.
Like
but listen,
I get it, right? We didn't play him or whatever the case is, right? Whatever, we didn't play him, whatever. But bro, we didn't play Max Christie either. We didn't play Max Christie either.
no, we didn't. We didn't, and he developed just fine.
And then what happened the second year? So that's why I'm saying it makes no sense to trade him because I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm gonna tell you this with 100% confidence. He goes somewhere else. He gonna light niggas up 27 points because another team is gonna be like, oh, we saw what you did in LA, nigga. Matter of fact, our team is trash. We're gonna put you in rotation. Matter of fact, we're gonna put you at the 2 to 3. Hey, go ahead and shoot to your heart content.
Hey, well, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this.
You're gonna be cooking niggas. Man.
I'll tell you this in all certainty. And I said this before the preach.
Turn around.
I said if we're not gonna play him. If the coach is not going to play him, I would rather him go somewhere where his talent can be utilized.
Exactly.
I would rather him go somewhere for his talent to be utilized than for him to stay over here. Do I want to trade him? No.
But we literally had Colin Kaepernick sitting on the bench though.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying I like this kid's talent.
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, if we're not going to play him, I'm not about to see this kid sitting here rotting. I would rather him go somewhere and ball out. I would rather him do that. The kid loves to be a Laker. He obviously wants to be on a team.
When we traded him, he was hurt.
Of course he was hurt and he had every right to be. But if we're not gonna play this kid, if we're not gonna play him, I would rather put my emotions that I feel for him to the side.
Exactly.
And let him go somewhere where he can ball out.
Where he can shine.
We don't want to trade him. I know I don't.
One, I'm not even looking at it from an emotional standpoint, Major. Let me.
No. I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you.
No, yes, you are. It's okay.
No,
it's okay. But
hold on. Man, here we go.
I'm looking at him as his potential of what he could be as a player, right?
Bro, what am I saying? I'm not. Didn't y'all just hear me say I don't want to trade this kid at all? I'm saying that if we're not gonna utilize this kid, because we've seen trash players come through here that we've kept long past their expiration point, haven't we? No, haven't we? We've seen no. Listen to what I'm saying, y'all. Listen to what I'm saying. We've all seen trash players come through here that's went way past the expiration point. Gabe Vincent is one of those guys. Colin Castleton is one of those guys. Hold on. Maxwell. What's the dude name? No, not Maxi Kleber. The other.
Lewis.
Yeah, Maxwell Lewis. Another dude, junior high school. Another dude. Okay, they're gone now. Now I'm saying that, and those are kids I really didn't care much about. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. But if we got Dalton Knecht over here, I was happy when we got the kid. I already knew about his game.
17 pick.
A lot of people didn't know about him. But if we're not going to play him, I would rather go somewhere just like with Christie. Okay, we're not gonna treat Christie right. Christie can go somewhere where he can ball out to his heart's content. If he turns out to be an all-star later on, I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Because if we're not gonna play this kid, then don't let him waste his talent just sitting on the bench behind people. Me personally, I don't want to trade him. But I'm just saying if that's what it comes down to. But this is what they're talking about out there. They're like, well, Dalton Knecht fate is pretty much sealed because they have LaRavia over here, and I don't agree with that because we didn't get LaRavia over here to replace him. We got him over here to replace DFS. So I'm still cool with keeping Dalton Knecht. Still cool with keeping it.
And also too, Major, is that there. When we traded him the first time to Charlotte, and he said he was hurt, and he had to take. I think he took a game or two off to get his head right.
Mm-hmm.
and he was, he was hurt. And I, Dalton Knecht was balling. I think he had 25-point game, a 30-some point game.
Yeah, he was
He's the
cooking.
kind of guy that you can put in a game if you got like a 4-point lead, put it in. He can just open up the lead.
You got to let him play. You got to let the kid play.
And I just
That's
want
all.
him. If we're going to keep him, put him out there because he's got to shoot. He's a shooter, kind of like Kyle Korver. He's a shooter. The difference in him and Kyle Korver is he's a shooter, but he's athletic.
Yeah, he's athletic.
And you get shooters like that. Like I said, he reminds me of Dan Marley, Thunder Dan.
Exactly like Dan Marley.
Who averaged around 18, 17 points per game. For those who don't know who Thunder Dan was, that played in Miami and the Phoenix Suns with Charles Barkley.
That's an excellent comparison. The only difference, that was even the same size.
Yeah, they're the same.
The only difference was Dan Marley played better defense. That's it. That's the only difference.
Sure did. And he was
That's the only difference.
He was muscular built. Thunder
Dan he was
a
big shooting guard.
Yeah, he's muscular built. But like I said, I want to keep him. All I'm saying is I want to keep him. But if JJ's going to have him sit on that bench and he's like,
I definitely want to keep the kid.
He's like the last resort, and you're putting him in like at 2 minutes, and then he's just shooting. It's pretty much a waste of his time and his career because, well, when I was on the Lakers, they pretty much put me like they did Bronny James. They were putting Bronny James in when it was pretty much a minute and 40 seconds left, and you just going to the free throw line and not doing nothing. He needs to be in there. He needs to be a rotational piece, and he also needs to work on his defense. So,
especially in year 2.
Yeah, if I'm JJ, you're right. If I'm JJ Redick and the other coaches, a development coach, I'm saying, okay, so here's what we want to do with Dalton Knecht. We want him to work on his foot movement and position, and also his defense.
And this is where Bob Byers comes in. This is where Bob Byers comes in.
So it's a question. Now, usually in an NBA game, it's like a 9 to 10 man rotation in the regular season, depending on how it is. Sometimes 12. Sometimes it be 12. But anyway, so back to the main point. Now, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to list players outside of the starting lineup. And you give me a yes or a no if Dalton Knecht takes their rotational spot, if they were to be rotated in. Okay? All right, here we go. Adu Theo.
No.
Hero plays power forward, right?
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. I'm just looking at rotation. You're just bringing somebody in. Adu Theo.
Yeah, I think he'll get rotation. He'll get some minutes.
Yeah.
So Adu Theo will get more time than Dalton Knecht.
Yeah.
Yeah, more than
likely. Are you
serious?
Yeah. He will fulfill more of a need.
Okay. Jackson Hayes.
No.
Yes.
Hell yeah, Jack's getting minutes over Dalton.
Can I tell you why? Because
he's bagging up. He's bagging up 8.
Exactly. Yeah, we don't have enough.
Oh yeah, that's true. Because that's true.
Hey,
okay.
I forgot.
Let me finish.
Christian Coloco.
Let me finish. He ain't on. He a 2-way. He don't count. He a 2-way player. He a 2-way player. He don't count.
Nah, Cuz all right about that.
Hold on. Let me finish. Maxi Keebler.
Nope.
No.
Huh?
Nope.
Wait.
Hey, you asking us? We answering. Wait, hold on. You're asking us. We're answering you.
Wait. What is your question?
What you want us? What do you want us to? Okay, look. How about we do this? Do you want to put the player out there? Do you want to put the player out there and then we answer according to how you want us to answer?
Major. Hold on. JC,
I'm confused at y'all answers because
wait,
I'm like,
JC, what is your question?
Dalton's not getting any rotational minutes, nigga. Like,
no.
JC,
wait, re-ask the question. Re-ask the question.
Okay, let me re-ask the question. I think we're confused. Maybe I'm confused, right?
Yes.
All right. So let's. Okay. So I'm going to list players outside of the starting lineup, right? And you tell me if you're either going with them or Dalton Knecht.
Oh,
okay.
Right now.
Okay.
Now, right. It doesn't have to be their full minutes. It doesn't have to be like the full minutes. But are you giving some of the minutes? I'm trying to figure out the rotation, right? Does Dalton fit in the rotation anywhere, right? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because if he doesn't, because this is what I'm trying to do, Major, right? Is I'm trying to walk out a realistic scenario that if he doesn't fit in the rotation, then then I agree with y'all, right?
JC,
there's no need for him in the rotation.
Can I
You said
fix
what?
your question because your
Yeah,
question I
yeah, go
think is
ahead. Because
confusing.
maybe I'm
So I
asking
think
it.
yes, you're
Maybe I'm
asking it
asking it
wrong.
wrong.
So let's just do this. You name the players that,
Okay.
and then we will tell you if Dalton will get more minutes over them or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
better.
Okay.
Okay.
Go.
Let's see. Aduthio.
No.
I think no. Because he's new.
Nope.
Okay.
Nah, Dalton ain't getting in over there.
Oh, man.
I don't want to. I'm gonna ask because it's the rotation, right? So I'm gonna ask. So don't just asking. Marcus Smart.
No.
Hell no.
I had to because it's
No,
like he's
no,
on
All
the
right,
list. You know
no,
what I'm
what
saying?
happened?
no.
Good.
Okay. Bronny James.
It's
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
As it stands right now, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
nah,
Jackson.
he ain't getting
No.
in.
What?
No. Go ahead, JC.
Wait, Chris. What you say? You said Bronny
Hey,
James
hold on.
over
Hey, hold
Dalton?
on, nigga. How you gonna tell this nigga to go on, my nigga? Hey, Tony, you gotta
Chris.
chill, bro.
Hey, Chris.
Huh?
You said Bronny James over Dalton Connect?
Hell yeah, nigga. Dalton trash,
Okay.
nigga. You ain't hear me a minute ago saying to trade his ass?
Trash.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
man,
All
look.
right.
All right, next one.
Wait, my
No,
bad.
no, go ahead.
Yeah,
No,
my bad.
no, go ahead, Chris. Oh no, I just wanted to get through these lists real quick. Just wanted to get through these lists.
Bro.
Jackson Hayes.
Yeah.
Hell no, he
No,
ain't getting in.
no.
No,
Dalton's not getting more
no,
minutes than him.
Nah.
No.
no, no.
Yeah. No. Okay. Jake LaVaria.
Ah,
Nope.
man. Probably not.
No.
Probably
If he was
not.
to get hurt, but yeah.
Yeah, but probably not.
But probably not.
Maxi
LeVar is too
Keebler.
balanced. Yeah,
Maxi Keebler.
Yes,
yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
No.
I got to see how healthy he is.
Chris said no.
Yeah,
I
I gotta agree with Chris.
think he'll get more
Yeah.
playing time than Keebler. Creep, whatever that dude name is.
All right, here we go. Gabe.
Wait.
Oh wait. Go ahead.
Wait.
Really
Go ahead.
quick. The only reason is because of foul trouble. So I think if Ayton gets into foul trouble, I think there's a chance that Hayes and Cleveland will kind of get in there. That's all.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's why I say yes.
Gabe Vincent.
Hell no.
No.
And he will not get more
I mean,
minutes
hell
than
yeah.
Gabe
No, I mean, hell
Vincent.
yeah. He'll get more minutes. I don't like Gabe. I don't want him out of here.
Who do you say, Gabe Vincent? Yeah.
Yeah, Gabe Vincent.
Yeah, he'll take some
Yeah.
minutes, man.
Yeah, he'll take Gabe.
I don't.
Yeah, he
I
gonna
don't
play.
think that Max is gonna get more minutes than Gabe.
Ah, damn.
Actually, Kleber.
I don't think that Max is going to get more minutes than Gabe because I think that Gabe is a sound, mature player that you can trust to do his minimal role, but he will do his 4 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. You can count on that.
Yeah, that's if he get 4 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists.
No,
bro. And you know what's crazy? What Toon is actually saying is making some sense, bro. It's sad to say.
Oh,
sad
wow.
to say, Toon actually is making sense on that point. Like they really be putting that nigga Gabe Vincent in there. Like, hey man, just get us those 4 points, man. You can do it.
I guess.
I guess, bro. I guess. All right. Last, Jarrett Vanderbilt.
No.
Defense.
So I mean, since there's a lot of no's, since there's a lot of no's, and that means Dalton Knecht ain't playing this season for the Los Angeles Lakers.
That's why I say, baby.
Because if Maxi Keebler only got like a minute or 2 in the playoffs, and y'all are saying that he's getting more time than Maxi Keebler, and that was it out of everybody I named. Oh yeah, then he's not playing there. What's the point?
Yeah, more than likely. That's why I said that.
And they might trade him again. No, the Lakers.
Yeah, that's why I say like if that's the case, if they're not going to play him, then I'd rather see him go somewhere where he's going to be utilized.
What if the Bulls ask for him?
Because the kid deserves over 20 minutes a game.
Hey, then give him up because he like, and that's why I'm glad we did that, Major and Toon and Chris and Preacher Man, is because I wanted to see, like, I like him. I like how he shoots, right?
Me
but
too.
Let's really see, does he fit in the rotation? And out of what we just theorized, he doesn't.
I'll tell you, if he go to the Bulls, his full potential will be realized over there. They gonna utilize him like a mug.
Right.
Okay.
Well,
question:
If you had
Bronny James come in for Gabe Vincent, would you then try to bring in Dalton Knecht?
They homeboys. You gotta put them together.
No, Dalton.
I just
He said no, Dalton.
Nah, they traded up for the one guy.
Williams.
They traded up for the one guy, bro.
Who?
0.
Oh, Edu
Come
Thero,
on,
yeah,
man.
Thero, yeah.
They trying to put that guy in there, man. They ain't worried about Dalton
yeah,
no more,
And they
bro.
want to use
yeah.
Thero too. Yeah, they
Yeah,
want
that's
to
what
use
I'm saying. Because now they got this extra defense now. Because like they got more like every dude just pretty much named. Well, the Thero and Laravia mainly,
Marcus Smart. Yeah.
they have defense. Yeah, Smart. Oh yeah, shoot, we forgot about Smart. They got
Gabe
defense.
and Gabe and Gabe.
So
Hey, man.
so if
Well,
you're
we ain't
down,
worried
okay,
Gabe.
about
another
him.
question.
Yeah,
Another
we ain't worried
question.
about
No.
If
Yeah,
you're
he can
down,
go.
if you're down 10,
Uh-huh.
third quarter,
Uh-huh.
down 10, third quarter. No,
Yeah.
let's make it 15. We down 15, third quarter.
15 third
Are
quarter.
you bringing back in Vando or are you bringing in Dalton for shooting? Because we need points.
If we need points,
Vando.
I have to bring in Dalton. I have to bring in Dalton. Wait,
Yeah.
wait.
And I'll tell you why I say no. See, because you can count Vando's defense is has been more consistent than
Right.
Dalton's shot.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. That's true.
But see,
Okay.
but see the thing. But if we're up by 15, we would have to play some
No, we're
severe
down.
defense.
No, I'm
Oh,
saying
down
we're
by 15. We
Yeah.
down by 15. We have to play some severe defense so that they don't score again. Because and let's say, okay, if Vandal plays defense and locks down everybody to give us enough chance for our other players to catch us up, then I'm
Right.
putting Vandal in. But if our defense is not and they still scoring on us, we need some scoring quickly.
Yeah.
And I trust Dalton over Vandal. When it comes to scoring,
Yeah, he can put the bat. He can put the ball in the basket.
he's going to at least try to get to the rim. At
But
least.
I think when Vandal
I
was
just-
healthy, though, Major, I think Vandal's defense, like somebody said it, his defense was more. It's more valuable.
Toon said it, man. Toon said it, man. Say my
Yeah,
name.
Yeah,
damn it.
hey,
Toon
but
said
see,
it.
it's more impactful.
Okay, my
No,
bad.
and I agree. It's more impactful. It's more impactful. Now, if we're up and he's locking people down, that's when it's really impactful because we ain't letting nobody score. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't nobody scoring in droves. That's when it's the most impactful. But if we're down, it don't even make a difference. Ain't nobody in the world that great at defense to keep, if we down by 15 and they just piling it on, even ever so slowly, even if they're just shooting free throws and piling it on. If we not scoring back,
All right.
it's not
So
doing
Let me
anything.
ask you this question.
Last
Oh,
question.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Last question. Then y'all could do whatever. Would y'all split up Gabe's 25 minutes and give some to Dalton?
Hell yeah. Hell
No.
yeah.
No.
Hell yeah.
No.
No.
And
He probably ain't
No.
gonna play 25, is it?
Who, Gabe? I don't
Gabe.
know. He might.
Well, he played what? How many minutes he averaged last year? This past
20
season?
something, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So
we
I would
had
definitely do
Debo.
it. I'm not about to give Gabe a whole 25 minutes to himself again, and he gives us
But Bronny's gonna be
nothing.
getting some of those minutes too, Major.
Yeah, split him up.
Yeah, he averaged 21 minutes last year. Gabe Vincent did.
Okay,
no, but he said no. But your question was split him up with Dalton. What your question was?
Yeah, split it up with Dalton. Yeah.
No.
yes, I'm splitting it with
I'm
Dalton.
splitting it with somebody else. I'm splitting it with Brian. I'm splitting it with anybody else.
Well, how come we can't be split more than one way or more than two ways?
Well, because then that's like
Well,
5
because-
minutes, isn't it?
Yeah, well, the thing is that the only way that I see Dalton getting on is, for example, when we have guys sitting now, Braun, Luca, we need
Yeah.
that offensive punch. Let's say if it's Reeves and him, Luca and him, Braun and him, and like one of our other two guys is out, or maybe two out of the three main guys are out.
Yeah.
That's when I see Dalton, who he knows he's gonna get 32 minutes or 30 minutes, and he has the opportunity to shoot and miss, then finally get into a rhythm. I think that's when Dalton's at his best, when he gets the volume up.
But not only that, also you gotta remember,
Yeah.
JJ Redick, he might be a coach where some nights other players don't play, and then
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
he did that with Christie, when Christie was there, some nights he
Yeah.
didn't play. But when we needed him for defense and to come in the game to get a spark because the starters weren't stepping up, what do? He put Christie in, and then Christie started getting steals, blocks. He ignited energy. And so, as a second-year player, like you said, whoever said that, this is the year he's got to show us that he's ready. He's ready. He's ready to step up into a role, position. If we don't trade him, but like I said, he's an asset. So I just feel like he's going to get traded.
I definitely believe. Here's what I think. I have a solution for Gabe, bro. I have a solution for Gabe. Our Gabe troubles. He averaged 21 minutes, right?
21 minutes.
Okay, he don't want to leave the team. Okay, that's fine. Tired of trying to force him out, right? He don't want to leave. Here's what we're gonna do. You can stay here, but you're only getting 4 minutes a game. Until further notice, you're only getting 4 minutes a game. So that means 17 minutes of your minutes is going to somebody else. So straighten up or leave. That's fair, bro. I think that's fair, bro. 4 minutes.
Major, let me ask you a
What do y'all
question.
think? What do y'all think, bro? What do y'all think?
Direct
I
question,
agree.
please, Major.
Nah, go ahead. I'm being funny, but good.
Oh,
That's
I'm
crazy.
actually backstage, I think, right?
No, you're
No, I hear you. No, we hear you. We hear you.
But hey, man, what
Okay,
you talking
okay.
about, man?
So Major, let
Yes,
me
sir.
ask you this, right?
Yeah.
So if we're down 10 or we're down 15, right?
Uh-huh.
Let me ask you this. We can get a stop, or we can get a 40% potential score. Which one do you think would help us more? Us scoring at a 40% clip because Dalton's shooting, or us getting a stop?
What is the percentage of us getting a stop?
Yeah, what is the percentage getting the stop?
Well, that I mean, so typically
Okay.
teams against other teams shoot like 45%, right? That's
Something like
what
that,
the
yeah.
average
Uh-huh.
field goal is.
Yeah.
So we have a 65%. I mean, it's
Okay.
pretty much even. We
Well,
we have a 40% chance of scoring. We basically have the same opportunity to score versus the stop. It's pretty
I'll take
much
the
it
I'll probably
washes
take
out.
I'll probably take the 40% chance of us scoring than getting the
Okay.
stop if it's balanced like that. If it's balanced. Now, if we have a higher percentage of getting a stop, then I might have to take that. So it can go either way.
Yeah, I agree.
Because the only way that we can get back in, because if you think about it, the only way you can get back into a game, right? So if you're down 15 and
Mhm.
both teams are making baskets,
You need to stop.
you're not going to catch up.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But see that's where it's got to be balanced at. See, that's where if we're now check this out. Now, if we're both trading shots, if both teams are scoring, right? Now it's going to hinge on which team has the better defense at that, in that particular scheme. So if we have a better defensive scheme, like if we can stop them, if we can score 40%, they can score 40%, but we have a 50% chance of stopping them to their 40% chance of stopping us,
Like a
then
Marcus Smart, yeah.
yeah,
Right.
right. Then,
Correct.
see, that's gonna be that'll be the needle mover right there. So
Defense. Right.
yeah,
Defense.
so if we have
And
more balance, then I would take our chances.
and rebounding.
Oh, absolutely.
Rebounding
Oh
will
yeah.
definitely
Exactly.
give us
Oh
another
yeah.
chance at
That
scoring,
goes a
which
long way.
we
That
didn't have last year, and that's why we're
absolutely.
getting
And
Absolutely. Yeah.
Those second chance
and
points.
cutting
I'm glad you brought that up. Yeah.
and
That's what
cutting
Cause
Luke
game
brings.
minutes too, man. You know what I'm
That's what
saying? You
Luke
got to throw
brings.
that
He
in
brings.
there.
Yeah, he
Hold on.
brings rebound.
Chris trying to say something.
go ahead, cuz.
What are you saying, Chris?
No, I'm saying you got to throw that boy game minutes in there too, man. You got to cut them for sure.
That's what I'm saying. Cut them
Yeah.
down to 4 minutes. So cut them down to 4 minutes. You know what I'm talking about? And then divvy him up. However you're gonna divvy him up. Hell, I'll throw the peanut guy out there. For 17 of his minutes, then to give him a whole 21 minutes. I don't want to see this dude running around no more, bro. Just
Hey,
getting in
man.
shape while playing the game, bro. We paying him too much money to just be running around. Just to
Yeah.
breathe.
Now, one thing when he comes out there, like in the season, Major,
Yeah.
I mean, he was hitting. You know what I mean? Like that one game, he started hitting threes, started
Yeah.
hitting that little mid range in the
Yeah.
But that was only so far in between where
Right.
you know what
The
I
guy
mean.
that passed out nachos can hit more than he can.
Right. And then when we
That's
got to the playoffs, he was missing in action. He was nowhere in sight.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, but Toon's question, the best way to answer that is it would have to hinge more on who plays better defense. Like we both gonna score shot for shot. Who plays better defense at that time?
Right. And I'm a person for defense. Defense creates offense. So I can
Yeah.
get actually, my coach told me, like Bob loves rest of soul. Defense creates offense. Like everybody wants to score. Everybody can score the ball. Everybody can dunk the ball. Everybody can do this. But defense is just the hardest thing to do because you have to commit to it and you have to be disciplined. And it's so hard to play defense and be disciplined and not because in every play. So for me, I'm taking that defensive player over the offensive player because as long as he's committed and he's a high end like Marcus Smart or when Vando's at his best, defensive players like that when they play their best are hard to come by. And
I,
That's true. That is true.
Were you done, preacher man? Sorry.
Oh, I'm done. Yeah, I
Oh,
was.
okay. I just wanted to say that, and you guys gotta understand, and JC might hate me for this, but this was the issue that I had with D'Lo, is that you gotta understand that as opposed to Dalton, understand that every shot that Dalton takes is a shot that Reeves, LeBron, Luca, Aiton ain't taken. So we can't wait for Dalton necessarily every game for Dalton to get hot or to get on his streak.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
remember,
True.
every shot that he's taken, the other four guys ain't taken.
That's true.
So I prefer to just have that defense in there.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? As opposed to him, unless he's on. If he's on, fine. But how many shots in a row is he gonna get if we got our main guys playing? That is what the
Right.
issue is.
Right.
I agree.
This year, the team's main focus, not what it should be, but it better be on balance. We can't be too offensive heavy, too defensive heavy. We got to have a near perfect balance in order for us to go further than what we did this year. We can win more than 50 games. I say 55. Just on the strength that we've gotten better, than what we having the center now. Just having the center, and then we've upped our defense with the Marcus Smart, no matter how old he is, and then we've upped our defense with LaRavia. So now we have to preach balance more. We have to us as fans. What I'm looking at, we all might be looking at different things, but I'm looking at balance. We got to be a balanced team on both ends of the ball.
Mm-hmm. And
So,
what we were able to accomplish last year, and we didn't even have a center after we traded.
That's what I'm
After we
saying.
traded Anthony
Right.
Davis, we had Jackson Hayes as our main center, and we had a bunch of D League, G League players, and we were like third. We beat New York again. I've said this before: New York, Boston. We went to Milwaukee. We beat the high playoff teams that they didn't even give us a chance. We beat
Exactly.
OKC. We beat
Exactly.
OKC, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was toward the end of the season. And they
Right.
didn't even give us a chance. They said, if they beat OKC, they could win a championship. But we were
Yeah.
in the making of a team that, I'm pretty sure you saw it, Major. Other people saw it. We just didn't have that physical.
No, that presence.
Yeah,
And
physical
then like
presence
JC said, how many times have we got up here and watched the games live together, and everybody was saying the same thing, like, come on, man, get the rebound.
Mhm.
Like we just wasn't getting enough, offensive boards, defensive boards.
We weren't
Like
there.
any time we brick, they taking it, and 90% of the time is going back the other way for a score. Anytime they brick, the ball goes all the way off the back of the rim, all the way to one of the hands of their players.
Right.
So it's like
And-
we have to correct that.
Yeah, and we turned, and I think that I didn't realize is our defense wasn't there. We were tested, but our defense, we weren't a physical team, and we turned a lot of players on Minnesota into scores.
Right.
We saw about Rudy Gobert and the other small forward. What's his name? Major.
You talk about what's the dude name? Not Nas. Nas is a part forward.
DiVincenzo.
Not
Is he a small
Dante.
forward?
Not Dante.
Somebody McDaniel.
Walker.
Yeah,
Oh, Jaden
McDaniel.
McDaniel.
Yeah, we turned McDaniel. McDaniel was cooking us. 30-point game. I think he had a 20-something. He was cooking us. We had no answer for McDaniels, and he normally he's like a 15, 15, 18, but he cooked us. 30. He was giving 25 at 6'9", and it would have been. It's too bad that Vandal couldn't have been McDaniels.
Right.
But yeah, he was cooking us, and then Rudy Gobert. So average guys, role player guys, was cooking us, and so now they lost Nikhil Alexander, and he's a crucial role player for them. So I don't think, that we'll have trouble. Plus, we've got more physical, by bringing in players. So
here's the killing part, bro. Like if you notice, when we played Minnesota, most oftentimes we allowed them to beat us. They didn't beat us. They had to put up. It had to take a Herculean effort from Rudy Gobert because we didn't have a viable center down there. I've often said that had we had AD or hell, even Aiden, Rudy Gobert ain't putting up no damn 35, however many points he had. What, 20 rebounds? He ain't doing nothing like that.
No.
But he had Rui guarding him most of the time. So,
Mhm.
so I mean, just with that alone, you know what I'm talking about? We beat them, then we kind of laid down. The only person that kept going for us, that really picked it up, was Rui. Rui stepped up. He was like, you know what, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't over to the fat lady scene.
He kept
Now,
shooting.
right. He kept shooting, he got physical. And now that we got actual physical players who's gonna be physical all the way through, I like to see them again, because I guarantee you that the outcome would be different. If we were to face them again, outcome would be different.
Yeah, we got
Yeah, but
a
you know
viable
what?
center now.
Yeah, but you know what, guys? The thing is that I like that we picked up Marcus Smart, and hopefully some of Marcus Smart will rub off on Rui. Because one of my biggest contentions with Rui
Oh,
is
hell yeah.
that is like how many putback dunks have you seen? I haven't even seen one, right? Um, as far as let's say one of our guys shoots, whether it's Luca, AR,
Yeah,
Brown, whatever the
yeah.
case is, and then Rui follow the shot and get a putback dunk or get
I
an
haven't seen
offensive rebound. You know what I'm saying? So
I haven't
my
seen it.
thing is, or like this guy out. So my thing is that yeah, I understand that Rui wanna stay in the outside, space the floor, shoot that three. But once that ball goes up, Rui, you got to do either one of two things. You either got to start getting back on defense because you're never defending the fast breaks, and that could be because you're in the corners, fine. Or you gotta come on, man. You gotta kind of make that perimeter. So if that ball does bounce far, you should be in front of your man now. Because right now you're not shooting. So now you got to get into that position where you're boxing out your man to get that offensive rebound bouncing off. You know what I'm saying? And like I just don't. I don't think that Rui has that in his heart. He hasn't shown me that type of dog where he's actively hunting for the ball.
Right. And he's not a physical.
Yeah,
Rui's not a. He's not a player. He's good on a fast break. Like LeBron's out there. Rui's coming from the wing.
yeah.
Boom, dunk. Right, and then he'll hit. He's got a mid range jumper that he's working on, and he can hit it every now and then. Right,
Yeah.
but
It's
he does
actually
his.
underrated. He's actually
Mhm.
underrated from that. Yeah.
Right, but he does his damage where on the wing where he shoots threes, and it would be nice for him to really work in the low post in the mid range, and because he's a big dude, 6'8",
Yep.
235, 240.
235, 240. Yep.
Yeah, but he's
Mm-hmm.
not. But he's not being scrappy. I think that
Right.
that is the
No,
word.
Right,
I'm
He's
right,
not
agreeing
right,
with
being
you.
right.
scrappy on
Yeah.
defense. He's not being. He's not even being scrappy on offense. Like you got to be scrappy. You know what I'm saying? You got to be scrappy.
You true. I would say this, bro. If Rui, with Rui's size, right? Because he got the size, the size potential. He's almost like a smaller Giannis to me, like the way he's built, shoulders and everything. If
Yeah.
if he had that physicality if Rui had that physicality to him, bro, he would be an all-star.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He really
Yeah.
Yep.
would. Like he
Yeah.
could
I
the
agree.
way
I
he
That's
agree,
shoots
the
the
man.
three.
hunger.
Like, yeah,
Right.
exactly. Like you don't even have to be. You don't have to get out there and be belligerent. You don't have to be Draymond Green or whatever the case may be. But just like use your power that we know that you have. Use that 240, 6'8" frame. That's basically like LeBron almost. Just except 20, 10, 15, 20 pounds lighter. But they got the same type of the same type of build. Like
Yeah.
if I wish I could work with him, because I'll have him. He'll be out there tough. Like, hey man, like. You just don't be big for nothing. You know what I'm talking about? Get out here and use some physicality, man, because this guy's smaller than him that's more physical, and you see it pays dividends. Because he can score the ball, but if he became a defensive threat as well, he'd be the perfect balanced player.
Yep.
Rui. He'd be the
All
perfect
that.
balanced player. You know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about? 19
Mm-hmm.
points a game. 19 points a game, up his rebounds to 8, 9 rebounds a game. You know what I'm talking about? Maybe get a
Yeah.
block a block or half a block or
He can. Yeah. He can
yeah.
easily average Rui, because right now I think he averages like around like
What,
14, maybe
15?
12,
16?
14.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Rui can easily average. I mean, if he just
22.
really polishes, yeah, he can easily,
22,
because I mean, you
23.
look at what was that dude's name that they had in Atlanta and they traded to Cleveland, Culver.
Oh yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, and he's similar to Rui, 6'8". He's a shooter.
Oh, good shot.
Same game, huh?
Oh no. Go
Same,
ahead.
same. He plays the same game, same way as Rui, and he averages like
Yeah.
19. And
Yeah, he can do it.
when Cleveland put him in the game, I mean, he was unstoppable. He was hitting mid range, shooting the threes in the playoffs. I mean, he was instant offense.
Yep. Rui
Listen,
just move his feet.
I'll give anybody here right now. I will Venmo tell you. I will send you some money if you can find me a clip of Rui diving on the floor for a ball.
That's out there.
Have y'all ever
I don't think I've ever
seen
seen that.
Rui diving on the ball on the floor for a ball, even if he didn't get
I,
it?
I don't think I've ever seen that. I don't think. Yeah,
Mm,
I don't know.
mm,
It ain't no
mm.
I
clip
would.
on YouTube.
I
Hey,
wouldn't. I wouldn't
I
take
don't
that
know.
bet. I wouldn't take that deal because I don't think it's. I don't think that exists. I've
I don't
seen.
know. That's what I said. I don't know.
Yeah, I seen the nacho guy. Matter of fact, the lady LeBron knocked over. The lady LeBron knocked over when she knocked all the beers over. She's dove on the floor more times than Rui has.
I've seen Hayes on the listen. I've seen Hayes on the floor. You know, I've seen Reeves on the floor. I've seen LeBron on the floor. I've seen Luca on the floor. We saw that last season a couple times. Actually, Luca on the floor. I don't know if he's just lost his balance. I've seen D'Lo on the floor. I've seen AD. I've seen almost every Laker player on the floor.
I
I've
seen
never
Bronny on the
seen
floor.
Rui dive for. I've seen Bronny. I've never seen Rui diving for a ball on
I ain't
the
never
floor.
seen Maxi
I've
Kleber.
never
No,
even seen Rui in a jump ball.
Hey, no. Hey, you know what? Facts. Like I don't think. Damn. So it's like Rui just. I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
bro. That's crazy.
I
Mm-hmm.
mean, what you expect though? You know, he's an offensive guy.
I think is
Yeah,
that he
he
don't
is.
want to get hurt. To be quite honest with you.
Yeah, yeah. You got
He
players
don't
like
want to
that,
get
bro.
hurt.
Yep. You
You got
got you
players like
got you
that.
got you got you got players like that, man, that don't want to
Now,
get hurt.
He
but I'm
still get
telling you,
hurt though.
if he was physical, if he was more, if he were to try it, I'd just put him out there. Hey, look, come here, nephew. Let me holler at you for a minute. Hey, look, bro. You do know you 6'8", right? You do know you 240 muscle. You probably got like 7% body fat tops. Hey, bro. Once I could get him to realize that he's a big, strong dude, then that might change his mind. He might be like, you know what? Yeah, you're right, Major. I play too small. I go out here and play better. Man, I'm telling you, if he would be more physical, his game would go to the next level. I'm talking about
and did you
all-star
see?
Rui.
Hey, Major, did you see that highlight where Ant Man crossed over Rui Hachimura and he fell?
Also, he
Broke.
has been on the floor.
Yeah,
Nah, hold on,
there you
hold on.
go.
That's not what I said.
Broke his
That's not
Yep.
going
ankle.
for the ball, man.
So
I
you
know what you're
lied,
talking
too.
about.
Hey,
No, I know
too.
what you're talking
Hey,
about.
too. You lied to us. You lied to us. So he
But he
has
was
been
on the
on the
floor,
floor.
man. Ant Man broke his ankles and he
You
fell
gotta be
down.
specific. You gotta be specific.
Now
Come
see,
on, man. I
see
ain't saying
what
when he was kneeling to tie his shoe. Come on, man.
see what
you
Rui
gotta be.
problem is that he's 6'8", and his
Yeah.
game is not like offensively polished yet. For what
Yeah. Yeah.
like a second or third star is, a fourth star or something on the team. You know what I'm saying? Like he got
Yeah.
what you would say he got like the T Mac bill, right? 6'8".
Yeah. 6'8", 230, yeah, two, yeah. So
So
he's a
this
power
nigga,
forward. Yeah, definitely.
that's what I'm saying though. But this nigga T Mac, he going from like shooting guard to small forward, right? Then
Yeah.
Rui going from small forward to power forward, and I think he
Yeah.
kind of like he might be another one of the players that's dealing with the problem where he's probably like too small to really just get
To
in
play
there
power
with
forward. Yeah.
the
Yeah.
power forwards and centers, but then he's too slow or not swift enough to deal with the small forwards or like the guards and stuff like that.
Yeah. That could be true. Now, how big? Now, Draymond is what, 6'6", 6'7"?
6'6". Draymond 6'6",
Okay.
6'7",
Now,
6'7".
and Draymond weighs about because Draymond playing center sometime power forward. That nigga he ain't nowhere near 240.
Yeah, because he used to go up against Anthony Davis. He used to stick Anthony Davis.
Right. So does it become with that being said, does it become more of a mentality thing? Because like we've seen smaller players play big position. I mean, hell, Laravia could play power forward, and he's about the same size as Rui. I don't think people realize how big Laravia is. The dude is actually he's a legit 6'8".
Yeah,
He's a legit,
he's 6'8", 235,
You know what?
right.
You know,
So like, does it come down to mentality over sides?
I'll give you an
Sometimes,
example right
is
now.
that,
I'm gonna
yeah.
give you. I'm gonna answer your question. So
I
I'm gonna hold on. Real quick. Let me tell you this, Major. Right now,
Uh, yeah.
I would prefer to have as opposed to Rui.
Who? I didn't hear that last name.
who?
Swider. I
Oh, Cole
like
Swider. Cole Swider. Yeah.
Swider's hustle. I like, even though he might not be as solidly built as Rui, I like his hunting, his hunger for the
He's
ball
slower though.
more
He's slower.
than Rui.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah, he's slower, but I also see what you're saying with the hustle fact. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you could be okay. Let's say you're unathletic, right? But you have a hustle mentality. Would you take a person that's slow but with a hustle mentality, meaning they're gonna dive after every ball, they don't care about the physicality of the game, or would you take somebody that's faster, more athletic, but they have no hustle? What would you rather
Give
have?
give me Shangoon all day.
Shangoon is a good example.
Give
Yeah.
me Shangoon all day over
His
Aiton.
his his hustle is crazy.
Yeah, he's like Baby Joker. That he has so many moves in his
Yeah,
bag, and a guy like that, he's not athletic, but a guy like
yeah.
that will lose you in a heartbeat
I
under the
don't care if you
basket.
can jump out the gym. Now I don't care if you can jump. You can have a 75-inch vertical jump, but if you have no hustle behind that, all
Right.
you're doing is just waiting to dunk the ball. I don't want you. I would rather have a guy who could jump over a stack of pennies, but he's gonna die for every ball. He's gonna get out there and be a dog and guard everybody, no matter the size.
Right.
He's gonna get out there. I'd rather have that guy than to have a dude that could jump over
And you
Mount
know what?
Everest.
That's smart, and that's Marcus Smart.
Yeah, Smart's like that.
Yep,
He's like
Smart's
yep,
that.
like that.
yep,
Larabia's like that too.
yep.
Did you
That's
hear
why
what
I
he
like
said in the press
Laravia.
conference? He said,
Listen,
bro,
yep.
I'll guard anybody.
Yep. And Major, I know y'all tired of hearing this, but that's why I'm an Austin Reeves fan. And I know y'all tired of hearing that,
Mhm.
but that is not because Reeves is athletic, it's not because he's a
Oh,
white boy, it's not because of anything else. I know, I'm just
Hey,
saying,
can
Major,
y'all hear
you know
me?
what I'm saying?
Can y'all hear me?
Major.
I know. Somebody said I was in the Matrix. Yeah. So no, say that again to him. I didn't hear you, bro. We didn't
Nah,
hear
nah,
Major, we
nah,
heard
nah,
you.
nah. Nah, but you know what I'm saying? Like, listen,
no, no, no,
would
no.
yeah, like all of y'all would let me ask y'all this. Would y'all trade Aiton for Shangoon right now?
Who we have to give up? Who we have to
No,
give up?
Aiton for Shangoon.
Aiden
And
for Aiden for
it,
Shangoon.
yep.
Aiden for Shangoon. Ah,
I think
damn.
he's defense. I would say who plays more defense better though. I need defense.
Shangoon.
I'm sorry.
Shangoon.
Mhm.
I
Shangoon.
I
No,
need
I
defense.
think it's Aiden.
Yeah,
The
that's
simple
crazy.
it's a simple question. Would y'all trade Shangoon for Aiton
Well,
right
for
Hey, hey,
now,
me,
hey,
straight up?
hey. Let's
Everything
not
else, everything
act
just
like
straight up.
Aiden don't have like high
Yeah,
percentages in the paint
yeah.
area and can
He's
shoot
not
very
horrible in
good from
defense.
mid range.
yeah,
You're right. Cuz are right. He's not horrible in defense.
I
He's
need
not.
defense.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
Chris
I'm
He's
is
not
saying
horrible in defense.
no, I'm
Chris is
saying
right.
like his offensive percentages though. Like I think he shoot
Oh
like
no.
60% on hook shots in the paint.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Aiden. Yeah, he matter of fact, he's amongst the I think JC had done it a couple of days or some streams ago. But yeah, he's among the, some of the top guys percentage wise down in that paint. You can't stop him. So he gonna get his points down there for sure, for sure. Hell yeah.
And both of them are legit scorers. Sangoon,
Mhm.
Yep.
and Aiton. So, but for me, defense. It's like I want that the guy to have moves, and I want him to play defense. So, for
Yeah.
me, like Chris said, it's D Aiton.
Hey, hold
Yeah.
on, preach. Hey,
Yes,
so
sir.
what would you rather have in this scenario with them two? Sangoon's playmaking, or I guess like his, what I'm saying, for seeing playmaking, he's kind of like good at it now, or something.
Mhm.
Or would you take Aiden's like I guess average defense?
I would take Aiton's average defense because
Okay.
we, as a team, my personal opinion, we got a lot of
I would
players
too.
that can make plays. LeBron James is a playmaker. Luka's a
I agree with
playmaker.
that.
Austin
I
Reeves
agree
is a
with that.
playmaker. We got so many different people on the team that can do
Marcus
playmaking.
Smart is a playmaker.
Mark,
I
he
agree.
can. Yes, Marcus Smart can
Yeah, I
pass
agree
too.
with that. I agree with
So
that.
give me Aiton's defense, and because I mean, I'm looking at the comparisons, and Aiton's defense is better than Sangoon's, and I'll
Yeah,
take Aiton. I'm sorry.
yeah. I'll take Aiden. I'll take Aiden defense over Sangoon's playmaking. We wouldn't need Sangoon's playmaking ability. The only thing is, the only thing Sangoon is better at is he can score the ball better. Like, well, he's a better. Well, he averages more points. That's about it.
He's an
He
All
averages
Star,
more
wasn't
points. Yeah,
All right.
Sangoon.
Let me
I think so. Yeah,
let me answer. Let me give my answer now. So you see, this is what y'all gotta look at, and for me, it's not as simple as who's the better defender, who's the better playmaker, who's the better scorer.
yeah,
For me, that's not what it's about. For me, what
he?
it's about is this. Let me ask y'all this: if y'all were not Laker fans, y'all was just y'all were a fan of some other team, not the Lakers, not the Houston Rockets, right? And let's
right.
just think about last season, right? So
Hmm.
whenever you turn on, let's say the Lakers, game, what players? And I'm gonna just answer this: what the players that you typically automatically catches your eye are making an impact is usually LeBron, Luca, AR. Period. Like that's just dumb as the guys making the plays. Whether it's passing, whether it's rebounding, whether it's fast break, whether it's a steal. Those are the camera constantly, right?
Right,
When
right.
you turn on the Houston Rockets, who is one of the guys for them that you would constantly see, whether it's getting fouled, taking charges, passing the ball? It was Shangun, correct?
Sangoon.
Yeah, on that team.
Okay,
Yeah,
so now,
Sangoon.
all right, so now let's now bring it to this upcoming season. This upcoming season, who do y'all think, or do y'all think that when y'all flick on a Lakers game, y'all just flicking on the game, do y'all foresee something similar with Aiton?
No, Marcus Smart.
No, well,
I
Okay,
don't.
but
exactly, exactly.
I'll
But
say,
but
the thing you'll see with Aiden is that
he's
he's
gonna
going to
block shots though.
go ahead. Say it again.
No, I say he's gonna block shot. He gonna be deterring players from coming in the rim trying to
Oh
score.
yeah, yeah, definitely. And then
And
he's
it's
gonna get
gonna be
those
few and
rebounds
far,
for sure.
but that is gonna be few. And again, this is I'm not trying to be a negative Nelly, but for me, that those plays are gonna be too few and far between. You understand what I'm
Not really.
saying? They
Yeah,
are gonna be there. Okay,
No,
okay. Hey,
yeah, they're
listen,
gonna be there.
I just don't
I,
want you guys
I don't.
being like upset
I don't see that.
when the dude is not being impactful.
I don't see that. I don't. I think he's gonna be
Okay.
real. I think he's gonna
So
be
so
real
let me ask
impactful.
you a question. Let me ask Tune this question. So Tune, you don't think, are you one of the guys that don't think
Aiden.
that Aiden was a decent enough pickup for us at center to the point
No,
where
no,
you
no,
don't think
no,
he's
no,
going to be effective?
no, 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 no. Aiton is the mate. Is exactly what we needed. It was the best option, best decision that we made in the offseason, hands down. Let's
Okay.
not mix apples and oranges. But I'm just saying, right now, we were just talking about the dogs conversation, and I think that's when we're talking about trading Dalton, we're talking about the Gabe Vincent, get him out of here. Conversation of we need dogs. I don't need the one that
Yeah.
could jump out the gym. I don't need the most talented guy. I
Yeah.
need Theros. I need Brawnies. I need like the dogs, the Marcus
Smart.
Smarts. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm
Smart.
saying? So
Smart.
if Aiton,
Arabia.
I don't care how tall Aiton is. I don't care about none of that. You know what I'm saying? I care that he needs to be engaged like Shangoon. He needs to be scrappy. He needs to be on the foul line, not giving fouls, but getting fouled. You understand what
Getting
I'm
fired.
saying?
Yeah.
That's what I
Can I
need to see. You understand what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
can I
Okay.
can I get
And I
y'all
think
final takes before we close out the
Yeah.
show?
no,
Yeah.
I was gonna say I think
Oh,
your
go
comment.
ahead, preacher man, and then we could close out the show. Go ahead, preacher man.
No,
Go
I
ahead.
was
The
just
floor is
gonna
yours.
say the comment to what he said. I think Aiton's going to be that dog. I think Aiton coming to the Lakers, he understands the position that he's in. He understands he's in LA playing for the Los Angeles Lakers. He even said that. And he wants to win titles. So I think this year he's going to average more than 14, 16 points, 8, maybe around 20 points, maybe 2010, 2012, something like that, and 1.5 blocks a game. He's going to put up some good numbers because you got to understand however the starting lineup is. We know Luca start, we know LeBron starting, we know probably AR starting, right? So by just having that amount of playmaking out on the floor, and then only thing he got to do is score, and it's hard to block a shot. Major knows that it's hard to block a shot. I haven't seen a lot of plays where he had a shot block. This
Yeah.
dude has a soft touch, and he's slick around the rim.
I
So
agree with that.
I,
I agree with that.
I'm just telling you that when he's down there, he gonna be eating under the rim. Like this
Now
dude's
I'm
gonna be.
I
So
agree. I
I
agree.
don't.
now
I
I know that JC wants to close out the show, so I'm gonna just two in a two liner. Um, the thing is just like AD, and this is the criticism that Aiton had on the few other teams that he was on prior, and even when he was at the Suns when he was playing his best. I don't want to see Aiton shooting more jump shots than getting shots at the rim. And that's what I mean when I say engage being that dog. Because the jump shot, yeah, he got a nice little jump shot mid range, and that thing does go in. But guess what? That doesn't get you. It doesn't get you fouled. It doesn't get the other team in foul trouble. It doesn't get the other center in foul trouble. You understand what I'm saying? So that's just the little difference right there. But go ahead, JC.
Wait, did everybody gave their major? You want to give your final take,
Well,
brother?
I pretty much agree to everything Preach said. So just to shorten it up, I'm cool with what Preach said. With it.
Okay. And my final take is, man, I'm just ready for the season to start.
Fact.
That's gonna be my final take. I'm just ready for the season to start. I'm ready to watch some Lakers basketball, man. I'm ready to see what we gonna do.
Bottom line.
And yeah.
And can
So,
I say one more? I wanted to say one more
oh yeah,
thing to that.
go ahead. Yeah.
I wanted to say you got to understand in Phoenix, he wanted to be the franchise player. Aiton wanted to be the franchise player in Phoenix, so that's why he was butting heads with the coach. So he wanted to be the main guy in Phoenix. And when you aren't at your happiest, you don't play your game to its fullest potential. So he coming to LA, he's gonna be happy. So
Yep.
I think the sky's the limit with Aiton, and we're gonna probably see the best. Um, and I would go far as say, you know, under Shaq, well, probably Kareem, Wilt, Shaquille O'Neal. I mean, look when everybody on the panel when we had Andrew Bynum. We won a championship with Andrew Bynum, and he wasn't even the scorer. Aiton was. So I mean, just look at that. Let that soak in, because Andrew Bynum was just strictly under the rim. He had no threes. He didn't shoot threes. He was just strictly under the rim. Aiton Aiton's all over the floor from the foul line in. He can score and block shots. He's a talented center, and we won a championship with Bynum. And Bynum didn't even have half the skills that Aiton had. So I think we're pretty cool with what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But when you turn the TV on to a Lakers game, you saw Bynum banging down low. You saw
No,
the
that's why.
action up close and personal, and
Right, but
that's
that's
what
what
and
I'm
that's and
saying.
that's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm
Bynum
saying?
was limited. No, here's what I'm saying. Bynum
Mm.
was limited. He was a limited center who could block a shot, but he was limited in his scoring ability. He only averaged like 8 points a game compared to D Aiton. D Aiton's skilled all over. He
He's
gives
gonna
you
double that.
blocks.
Yeah.
So, and we
Okay.
won a
Okay.
championship with Bynum. So,
All right, man. Good show, y'all. Good show, y'all. Thank you, JC, for
All right.
staying up behind, man, after DJ left. And thank you,
Hey,
DJ.
no,
salute,
yeah,
salute.
no, y'all welcome, man. Shout out to
Oh man.
DJ for
Yeah.
letting me, be co-host, man, and letting me, step up, when he's got to go, man. I appreciate that, man. And shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to all the viewers on YouTube, on X, man. We appreciate y'all. Make sure you hit that follow button, that like button, and make sure y'all go ahead and follow us on playback.tv/Lakers and 5 if you want to watch the games with us when the games do start up for the Los Angeles Lakers, man. I'm JC, co-host of Lakers and 5. Shout out to Tune for pulling up, Preacher Man, and Major for pulling up. Oh, and Chris for pulling up, man. And we signing out, man. We head to the back cave, man. Peace out.
Salute.
Later.